Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for the air signs for the month of September, mid-month September I should say. So if you like this reading, please like the video, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, then please subscribe to the channel. Okay, so I have 3 cards from the Romance Angels deck, 3 cards from the Vice Versa Tarot, and 3 cards from the Work Your Light. So I've done readings for the elements this time, and for your element, for this element of air, this reading is perhaps the most kind of like rich and nuanced. I feel like the other readings have been pretty straightforward in terms of being about a love relationship coming in or one that's already there. And this feels like it's got a lot more to do with all of the elements of your life, okay? So we have the Retreat card from the Romance Angels with the Finances and Career card, and then the Separation card. So it does feel very much as though you've been focused on your career at this time. So if we start with the Retreat card, I feel as though you've been a little bit cut off from the people around you, not because in this, as we see in this card, that you've gone off of a romantic relationship, but rather instead, you've been really focused on building your finances and your career up, okay? You've been really focused on yourself, which has led to a bit of a separation between you and a partner that you are with. Now, this separation doesn't necessarily have to be, that you've actually broken up or one person's moved out of the house or anything like that. It may just be a little bit of emotional distance, seeing as your mind is elsewhere. If you haven't got a partner, then this focus on your finances and your career has made it easier to not be with somebody at this time. Okay? There's something about this image that's speaking to me. I feel like the green is very much talking about the heart chakra. And this green is being like pulled away, and we see this opening underneath, and we see this woman kind of just lying there. So it feels very much as though allowing yourself to live from your heart is probably quite a scary thing for you to do, and therefore instead you have focused on money. So there may be a tiny part of you that is a little bit avoidant right now when it comes to wanting a romantic partner in your life. You may be feeling as though, yeah, I do want a partner, but actually your actions are speaking really differently. So this focus could be on finances and career, or this focus could just simply be on whatever it is that you do on a day-to-day basis. It feels like there is a little bit of hiding going on for you in terms of burying yourself in other things so that you don't have to look at a relationship. Okay, air signs, that's a very interesting reading there, because I'm not entirely sure if you're even aware of that so much yourself, but here I am telling you that there's a part of you that is hiding away from any prospective relationship, or that is hiding away from the relationship that you're actually in. You're hiding in work, really. You're hiding in the day-to-day and in the mundane. And what we want to look at here is why. So the Vice Versa Tarot clarifies those top cards with the 8 of Swords, which is a card very much about feeling quite trapped. You can see there that she's literally bound and blindfolded. We then have the Judgment card, a very fiery Judgment card. And then we have the 10 of Cups. And this 10 of Cups interests me because the 10 of Cups in this deck and in this position, so rather than it being this position, it's in this position where it's literally a man and his dog. So again, this is very solitary energy, air signs. There's a part of you that really does find it much more comfortable and much more fulfilling to be by yourself at this time. Maybe you really do have a pet, a dog or a cat, or any other pet that you may have who you love and who has taken on the role of companion for you, right? There's something really comfortable about where you're at right now. But on the flip side of that comfort, we literally have this kind of feeling trapped. So you want to get out of this rut that you may be in, and you want to experience this rebirth, which is what the Judgment card is all about, okay? Now, the Judgment card is very strong rebirth energy. This is a major arcana card, so it's rebirth that is kind of out of your control. So what's also interesting to me with this Judgment card in this deck is that it's a family, basically, right? We have a woman, a man, a son. So there is this family energy that's wanting to come through for you, a family of your own, I want to say, whether that be a partner and children or just a partner. But there's a part of you that's hiding from it. So you may not be socializing. You may not have actually tried all avenues like online dating or meetup groups. There's a part of you that's actively hiding away from relationships, air signs. And it's interesting if you're actually in a relationship, because if you are, then you're shying away from committing to this relationship fully by being fully present. And this is because you feel much more comfortable and much more safe on your own, even if it also makes you feel a little bit trapped. Okay. So these final 3 cards are interesting. We have the Deep Replenishment card, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. We have the Initiation, Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold. And we have Akasha, Your Guidance is Divinely Guided. So now is the time, air signs, to try and navigate this bridge between your single life and your life in relationship. There's been a part of you that's perhaps really needed to be alone, that's really needed the rest and the replenishment that it would have given you. But now is the time to cross the threshold to a different kind of life where you can share your life with another. I do feel like a lot of people find you really attractive, so you shouldn't have a hard time finding people to be with once you open up. I also feel like you have helpers in the other realms who are urging you on, who are saying, okay, it's time for you to get back out there. And I don't think it's going to be as difficult as you may think. I feel like once you decide to get moving, you will find opportunities show up. So you're a little bit stuck, air signs. You're a little bit stuck here. And you're being asked to slowly start to open up, because with each step that you open up, you'll be able to see more ways to open up. Let yourself be helped and guided by this at this time. So this reading is one way in which you're being helped and guided, but there will also be other ways that when they come along, hopefully you'll be able to recognise, because you may need a little bit of help and a little bit of a push to allow yourself to open up to your current relationship or to a new one. Okay, air signs. Interesting reading. I'm going to pull a Journey of Love card to anchor the reading and to get further guidance. This is the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. Okay, it's going to be this one. The Coming Together card, number 66. So do you see these 2 balls of light? There is definitely a move that your soul is wanting right now where you converge with another person. Your soul wants to be with another person, meet another person, and start to work with another person. The 6s I always see as love numbers, because in tarot, the 6s relate to the devil and relate to the lovers, which is to me basically the 2 sides of the same coins of love. So something is coming together, something is wanting to come together here, but you're going to have to get out of your own way by opening up, right? I'm going to read what it says in the guidebook for this card. So it's number 66. Ooh, how lovely. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose, it may have a sacredness that is sexual, it may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however. Know it is of love. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love, whether it is long-term or fast and furious. It is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. And there's a tiny poem here. Two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. Short and sweet, that. So, air signs, open up, because something wants to come in and work with you. Someone wants to be in your life, whether it's the person that's already there or if it's somebody that's on their way. So your goal at this time is to slowly open up so that you can receive them. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.